Hello guys, welcome to HRL Season 6. This is round number 4, Arkadia GP, Moto 2, Moto 1. Was a close one, all the way to the end. Real Deal ended up getting the victory if you didn't see it. Here we go, we're going to go down the lineup for Moto 2. We got Zach on the left, Puma on the right. On the left here we got Shift and Ricardo on the right. On the left, Camby, Elite on the right. Left, Opix. Right is Uncle Blake. Left, Phil. Right is Roman. Left, Slaunch. Right is Luke. Left, Hunter. Right is Detail. And on the left, in the back, we got Real Deal. On the right. What? Oh, it's because he lagged out. On the right, Vulcan. I was going to say it, then I'm like, wait a second. Why is Vulcan in the back? It's because he lagged out. So he doesn't get the upfront start because it was a lag out. That makes sense. All right. 4 and 1. I'll flip a coin. All right, guys. So when I start this race, it's going to be, the reason I'm going to do an onboard here with Opix. The reason I'm doing an onboard is so I can hopefully keep a better eye on the time, because a lot of these races I haven't been able to keep an eye on the time, and that's kind of causing an issue, because it's kind of nice when you know the time. It's kind of nice when you know the end of the race. This is nice and fluid. But first, I'm going to flip a coin. This is for the stream. Let's say heads is 4, tails is 1. It was heads, season 4. All right, start the race. Should be going green. Looks like it's green right now. So is 1:14:45. Somebody put that in chat, so I remember that. 1:14:45. Or you could put 1:24:45 because that's what it's going to be. Already some collisions, people going down. Camby with a huge wreck. That's going to lose him a ton of spots. Unfortunate, because he was starting up towards the front. That huge wreck's going to set him pretty far back. A lot of drivers that started towards the back actually working their way to the front pretty quickly. Oh, another collision. Let's go back. Let's review that one real quick. Next vote, by the way, SX, GP, or Oval. SX, GP, or Oval. It's going to be a Season 4 race, though. Alright, so let's take a look at this crash again. Elite hits the tire, gets into the outside. He's going to go off the track. That screws up Ricardo. Ends up screwing up Uncle Blake. Unfortunate for those guys. What? Some racing action, dude. That's what it is, dude. Alright, got... Who's in the lead here? Zach in the lead? I think Zach's in the lead. Puma in second. And the strongest finisher, I would say, from... Oh, big move for the lead. Looks like Puma went wide, Zach went wide, and now Slaunch is going to be in the lead. And I was just going to say the strongest... Whoa, that person on the inside just did a huge dive. It's going to take Zach down. Who was that? That must have been Puma. Puma just went for like a retarded dive right there. I'm not sure what that was. Alright, so the easily like the highest finisher that's made the biggest amount of moves so far from the first moto is Slaunch up there in first. But then you got Real Deal, the winner of the last race, already in second. So this is a very odd GP race. Usually GP races, usually the winners, or just the top finishers in general, like top 5, it usually takes them a while to work their way up to like the top spots in the second moto. But this race, it's been the opposite. Slaunch and Real Deal both finished pretty high up. Battle for the lead, by the way. Both finished pretty high up in Moto 1, and they are already up here battling for the lead in Moto 2. So this is, they both must have had an amazing start. That's the only way I can see this going down. Real Deal not quite able to take the lead yet. Possibly able to make an inside move here. Freaking trees, dude. No, not yet. Well, while that's going on, we have a ton of battles throughout the rest of the pack. So let's get a little update on this. So our top 2 at the moment is Slaunch and Real Deal. Then we have Luke 3rd. We have Puma 4th still. Detail 5th. Trying to work for 4th right there. Had to let off because it's just so far inside. We have Roman right there behind them as well, looking in. Oh, man, Puma's not doing a very good job of racing next to people. That was pretty bad. I think he needs to clean that up a little bit. So that's going to be another tough comeback for Detail, just like we saw at Houston. He's going to have to work his way through the pack and gain a ton of positions. We'll have to see if he can do a better job this time, because he would be, if he was up here, he'd be one of those overall contenders. He finished second in the first race, but, you know, it's pretty much just going to be a comeback at this point, going for a top overall spot. Real Deal possibly with the move here. Yes, this is a thing. Looks like he's going to take it. Takes the lead. Really nice, clean move for the lead. He's going to have first place locked down. Slaunch falling back to second. And as you can see, Real Deal looking really strong. This is a potential sweep right now. He's in the lead. He won the first race. Potential sweep alert right now for Real Deal if he can hold on to this. Which would be insane because I don't think, well, technically, yeah, I guess we could say technically we have. So we've had only one sweep on a GP before, whereas, you know, we've had sweeps on ovals, we've had sweeps on Supercross. Ovals and Supercross both a lot easier to sweep on than GP. I would say GP easily the hardest type of track to pull off a sweep. So Real Deal's in a great position right now to try to set some history. Be the second person to sweep on a GP. Last person to do it was Blades in season 4. Was it season 4? Season 3. Blades in season 3 on Eagle River, which is very impressive. That was one of the most dominant sweeps ever, probably, that we've seen. What do we have here? Is this battle for fourth? Yeah, this is battle for fourth. We got Roman in fifth. Trying to look into fourth. I'm trying to see who that fourth place driver. Okay, it's Puma. Now that I have some light, I can see his colors. It's Puma still holding on to fourth, and you can just tell he's holding up the pack. I'm just gonna be honest about it. He's holding up the pack hard, and these guys are gonna have to get by him quick. This is gonna be tough. He's got 3 people to hold off, and you can just see he's just trying to block them all. Roman's gonna lose a bunch of time. Camby's gonna lose time, and the main benefactor off of that is going to be Opix. Yes, yeah, Opix just gained 2 positions off of that. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Detail's like in last almost. He's like outside the top 10. And he finished second last moto, so this is not looking good for him. Not a very good start. But, you know, this is freaking fourth place right here. Like, there's still a lot of potential spots he could gain back. And Puma is doing a great job at holding everybody off. He is not losing that position. I should probably do an update on the lead spots in a minute. What are you lolling at? What did I do? What'd I say? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Puma's still holding off the pack. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. Is Opix going to make the move? Oh, it's going to be close. Nope, he's still... Dude, this is the worst I've seen somebody hold up the pack in a long time. Oh, my God. All right, well... Oh, hold on. Opix gonna have it. He can have it. Oh, he puts him into the tire, dude. What is he doing? Oh my god. All right, we'll get back to that. Okay, still Slaunch second, still Luke third, still Real Deal in the lead. We'll get back to this right now. Look at this. Look at this pack. Puma is holding up the pack insanely hard, and it's keeping things interesting for fourth place, at least, because any of these people, even the person in last place right now, I would say, has a chance at catching back up and taking a top 5 because of how hard Puma's holding him up, and he gets Roman in the tire, but then Puma goes down. This could be it. He's losing plenty of positions. And yeah, he can't hold off the pack anymore. All right, we're back to normal. Back to normal. That's over. Wow, this is going to be interesting now because he held up a ton of people, and let's see what it is. It's Elite in fourth place, who's been off the pace. He's not been one of the fastest drivers, so this could still be interesting. We have Elite in fourth, Roman in fifth, Opix in sixth, and then in seventh, we have Detail in eighth. We have Uncle Blake. Ninth is Hunter, and 10th is Vulcan. So it's going to be really interesting now. While all these battles are going down, I think I'm going to take another look at the front of the pack for a second here. Actually, let's stay here for just a moment. Let's stay here for the completion of the lap. Let's see if Roman can make this pass. Can he do it? And Opix is right there as well. So yeah, Elite also off the pace. So we switch out Puma with Elite, who I don't think Elite's going to block as hard, but he is off the pace. Can he hold on to this? Oh, I hate those trees, man. All right. Yeah, Roman's probably got this. He's probably got this. Oh, no. Elite still got the inside. Wow. Elite's going to hold on to it. He's going to hold on to it right there. Yep. Definitely going to hold on to that spot. So that's going to continue. There's going to be great battles right there. Let's get a quick update on the lead. Oh, my God. The gap. All right. Well, Real Deal in the lead. Slaunch in second. And Luke in third. And what is the time? Holy crap, dude. There's not that much time left. 1:24:45. 1:24:45? There is not that much time left in this race. There's like 2.5 minutes left, guys. A lot of this race has happened so far, and Slaunch gets loose, and here goes Luke, gonna try to make a move for second place on Slaunch. Hasn't completed the pass quite yet. Hasn't completed the pass quite yet. There it is. Gonna take the second place spot over Slaunch. Now it's Real Deal first, Luke second, and Slaunch third. Real Deal still looking strong for the overall. And still looking strong for the sweep as well. We'll get another update on that in a couple minutes here. Once we get to 2 to go, essentially, because there's really not that much time left in this race, which is the weird part. Like, a lot of this race has happened so far. So Elite's got himself quite a big gap now, surprisingly. I don't know how that's happening, but Elite is opening up a gap on these guys. Is that Vulcan? What the heck? He has really made some gains here. So it's Elite fourth right there, and then we got Vulcan's in fifth right now in a battle for fifth with Roman, and then we got Detail right there as well. Vulcan slowing up, possibly Detail now able to make a move on Roman. If he can stick the inside, can he do it? Pretty tight, almost a 3 wide. I think Detail might have the run going into this next corner for 6th place. Can he complete the pass? That is the question. Roman and Detail doing a great job of going 2 wide through the chicane. Not every driver is able to do that. They both did it pretty clean. And their Detail is going to complete the pass, putting him into 6th place, looking into the top 5, which is incredible for how many mistakes and wrecks that we've seen. That Detail and Roman both really can still pull off a top 5 is pretty insane. But Elite's opened up a gap. He's way out there. Vulcan, though, on the other hand, right there. You know, he's maybe like, what, a goose length in front of Detail, not that far ahead. So top 5 still available. Elite, though, will have to make a mistake if these guys want hope of catching up. Elite's actually, I was saying he's off the pace. Now that he's up there, he's really railing off some laps. He's doing a great job. This is getting close, though. I think we're going to see a battle here. What is the time? Oh, we're getting there. Oh, no, it skipped me over to somebody else. I think we're at 3 to go, guys. I think we just hit 3 to go, which means we'll be at 2 to go the next time by. Roman with a potential move on Detail, but Detail is going to have the inside going into the neg camber. I'm assuming he's probably going to end up with the upper hand here. Looks like it. Not quite able to make a move on Vulcan, though, but looks like he should be able to hold off Roman. This is a great battle here for the top 5. Hunter's even involved. Yeah, this is getting close. Still a lot of drivers with potential finish. We'll catch up with that. We're going to go up to the top spots because they are so freaking far ahead. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go this time by if Real Deal can pull off the sweep. So it's Real Deal in first, Luke in second, Slaunch in third. The battle right now is pretty much between Real Deal and Luke because Slaunch has fallen off quite a bit. And it's getting pretty close. Luke's cut the gap a little bit. Probably like a 4 goose length gap or so, maybe. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. Probably like a 4 goose length gap, which is definitely better than it was before, but there is not that much time left. Going into the neg camber this time by. Real Deal just needs to hold off for 1 more lap. Coming to the white flag right here, last lap. White flag at the line, last lap. This is it. Can Real Deal complete the sweep? Still has a nice gap. Oh, he makes a mistake. He makes a mistake on the edge. And it's going to be close, 2 wide between them. It's actually a competition for the lead. Side by side into the next corner. They are close. Completely next to each other. Still pretty close. Luke takes the lead. This could be it unless Real Deal can get the pass back. He can't do it. He hits the tire, and that is going to be it. Real Deal on the last lap is going to lose that spot. A heartbreaker for him for sure. Still going to be a good race. Real Deal's still going to take the overall, though. So even with this Moto win, Real Deal still going to take the overall. But Luke's going to take his 4th Moto win of the season. Real Deal's going to take his 2nd overall of the season. Slaunch going to take that podium spot. Where is everybody else? Wow. This is quite a gap. What the heck? And there they are. And Detail caught up to Elite and took over 4th place as well. Elite going to round out the top 5. We'll have to go back and rewatch that. We're going to rewatch a few things here because Detail must have done some miraculous stuff as well, catching up there to Elite, because that gap also looked like there was no way it could get cut down, and it did. So 2 big gaps right there getting cut down on the last lap. All right, so let's watch the Real Deal and Luke one first, because I want to analyze why this happened. So, like, obviously the rest of the laps, Luke must have just been gaining and gets the gap pretty close. But Real Deal makes a big mistake here on the last lap, so I want to highlight this. Because as you can see, like, going into this section, like a 3 goose length gap or so, so that's pretty healthy. So here's where Real Deal loses the sweep, is right here. Takes this very aggressively, which I get. He's trying to hold on to the lead. It's kind of a smart move. Takes this very aggressively and looks pretty good, but then instead of sinking his tires and keeping him on the inside, he starts to lose it. He starts to get his 2 tires on the outside of the rumble, and that's going to pop him up a little bit. Like right there, pops him out of it. As you can see, Luke is keeping his tires synced perfectly on the inside of that, and he's gaining a ton of time, whereas Real Deal pops out, pops a 2-wheel. Whereas Luke's just sinking his tires in the rumble. And that 2-wheel from Real Deal hurts him a ton. He loses so much momentum. And as you can see, Luke is just like in 4th gear right now. Gains all that time and has just enough of a gap to get to his inside here. And that, you know, it's pretty much over from there. So that's the mistake that Real Deal made. If he would have, I think what happened is he went a little too fast. Let's watch from onboard. I think what it really came down to is that section is so touchy, and if you take it just a little too fast, it screws you up. That's what I was talking about last moto, actually. So, yeah, as you can see, he's trying to rail it. He takes it a little too fast, ends up screwing him up. Honestly, if he would have kept his tires outside of the rumble and didn't pop a 2-wheel, he probably would have held on to that. I think going for the rumble rail is what lost him it. So let's look at the other one. So Detail must have, he got by Vulcan, clearly, off screen, I think. We didn't see that, did we? So here, let's watch this. So Detail going into white flag right here. We're on the, no, we're on 2 to go. We're on 2 to go right here. So with 2 to go, that's Elite up there, and this is Vulcan for 5th place. So Detail, just a nice run. Vulcan with way too much brakes. Made a big mistake right there. Detail is going to overtake that spot. So now the next person he has to hunt down is Elite, and this is a pretty freaking big gap. This is an even bigger gap, I would say, than what Real Deal had on Luke. So this is a tough gap to work. Coming to the white flag this time by. So Elite has to make a huge mistake. And honestly, I've never reviewed this before, so this is a revelation to me. I have no idea what happens here. Truly. No clue. So Elite ran that a little slow. Not too bad, though. Not enough to, like, lose this gap. Detail has to just rail this. Yep. Perfect rail. Oh, not even perfect. Pops a huge 2-wheel, but it was a really nice rail to get to the inside of Elite. And, yeah, Detail pretty much just did the same thing that Luke did. Just ran that inside S perfectly. Not necessarily perfect for Detail, because he popped that 2-wheel at the end, but aggressively, I would say. Aggressively. And worked out for him. And Vulcan gets in the inside tire, so Elite's going to hold on to that spot. That was a great race. A lot of excitement there in the last lap for several positions. Oh! Hunter trying to make a move on Roman as well. Roman's going to hold that off. Oh, what? No, hiccups. Roman did hold it off. Got really close there. But Roman held it off. All right, so heartbreaker for Real Deal. He's got to be really pissed after that. But in retrospect, is that a bad result for him? Luke's not competing for the championship. He's just going for wins. Real Deal's going for a championship. He finishes ahead of everybody else that he's competing for. In retrospect, not too bad. Obviously, those 2 extra points would help him, but you got to realize he got the overall still with 32 points. Luke gets 2nd overall with 30 points. Detail gets 3rd overall with 28 points. Slaunch gets 4th overall with 26 points. Hunter gets 5th overall with 23 points. Roman gets 6th overall with 21 points. Elite 7th overall with 19 points. Blake 8th with 17 points. Phil 9th with 17 points. Vulcan 10th with 12 points. Camby 11th with 12 points. Obix 12th with 11 points. Ricardo 13th with 10 points. Shift 14th with 8 points. Zach 15th with 4 points. And Puma 16th with 4 points. Results from the second moto. Luke 1st. Real Deal 2nd. Slaunch 3rd, Detail 4th, 5th was Elite, 6th was Vulcan, 7th was Roman, 8th was Hunter, 9th was 9th. 8th was Hunter, 9th was Blake, 10th was Phil, 11th is Camby, 12th is Ricardo, 13th is Shift, 14th is Opix, 15th is Zach, and 16th is Puma. That's second moto results. So, in retrospect, I would say a pretty good event for him, and that was a great event in general. Climactic.